Lori from Cruising for Treasure, and I am here to show you what sold. Let's see, so if you're new to my channel, I sell on various platforms online, items that I find from many different sources, but they include online auctions, thrift stores, that sort of thing. And I sell on eBay, Poshmark, Facebook, and Mercari. So what I'm showing you today, these items sold on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari yesterday. Actually, I had 2 sales on Mercari yesterday. I don't even know what's happening. 3 sales in like 2 days. It's a modern day miracle. It's really crazy. Okay, so you know what? Let's just start out with the sales from Mercari. Why not, right? So the first one, and this was actually an item that sold literally within hours of me listing it, and I had to quickly delete it on eBay because there was also much interest on eBay. So if you did not know, isn't it so adorable? I can't. I can't. It's adorable. It's a Jellycat. This is the brand. It's so cute. And this Jellycat's name is Squiggles. It's very soft. It's incredibly soft. I picked it up from Goodwill for $2 and I sold it on Mercari for $32. And this item, I do pay shipping on Mercari. So my buyer does not pay the shipping, I pay it, but still it's going to cost me less than $5, assuming they live not in California. It's going to cost me less than $5. So $2 into, let's just say $27. That is amazing. And it was a sale that went just like that, like literally so fast. So definitely keep your eye out for Jellycat. I'm not going to say that every Jellycat you find is going to be worth a lot of money, but many of them will be, because the deal with Jellycat is they release these every year. They have new editions, and then, you know, they're discontinued. So obviously that creates a market in the secondhand platforms. The funny thing is that they don't have any standalone Jellycat stores. So again, supply is limited. They do have an online presence, obviously. However, there are no actual Jellycat stores. There's only specific large stores that carry Jellycat. When my daughters went to New York City in December, they went to, I think, the FAO Schwartz that's there in New York City, and they actually have a Jellycat cafe. It's a little weird. It's just weird. But anyway, they were able to get stuff for them. It was a big deal. Jellycat was a big deal at my house. So I'm just saying it's trending. That's what I'm saying. Trending. Jellycat, keep your eye out. Okay, the other item that I sold on Mercari is this lovely, I don't even know this brand. It is Zeesea. It's a collaboration with the British Museum. Everything is in, I don't even know, is that Japanese? It doesn't even say where it's made. Well, I'm assuming it does say where it's made. It's just in characters that I don't understand. It says, so ZC, the British Museum, and then it says a museum of the world for the world, the trustees of the British Museum. And then it says fireworks, 16 colors eyeshadow. So trying to come up with keywords for my listing for this was very difficult, actually. However, I did sell it very quickly. It sold for $35. I did pay $4 for this at a thrift store. They had 4 or 5 different ones. And again, it was very difficult to even find comps. So I just kind of settled on a $30 price point on eBay. And then on Mercari, I did $35 because again, I pay shipping. So I have now sold 2 for full price. So we still have a couple left, which is amazing. Really great. And they have sold fairly quickly. I believe I bought these at the beginning of January. So not too bad. Okay, so those are my two sales from Mercari. I love that average sale price, $32 and $35. Really, really fantastic. So moving on to my eBay sales, I had 3 postcards that sold yesterday. And the first one I'm going to show you this is New Orleans, Louisiana. This is Cafe du Monde, which if you've been to New Orleans, you know this is a must-see place, a must-go and get. You have to get the beignets. They're amazing. And this sold for $4, which is amazing because there have to be millions of postcards out there about Cafe du Monde, but it still sold for $4. Mine did. So that's pretty cool. The next one, and this one sold for $5. This is a Singapore Airlines advertisement, which is kind of weird because it has nothing to do with flying. And to me, it's also not very indicative of Singaporean culture. It's a boy and a woman in presumably a rice field with a rooster squatting, talking to each other. I don't know. It's interesting, but it's unposted and it's sold for $5. So I just don't ask questions. This next one is a little bit of a bummer. Okay. This is Michigan Central Depot. I actually had someone message me on eBay and say, you have this priced way too low. This picture was taken in 1986, I think. This was from. Anyway, they just refurbished this Central Depot in Detroit, which I knew. And so according to this guy on eBay, he said that he has already sold a couple of these exact postcards for $24, $25. So I need to raise my price. Well, I did raise my price, but apparently I had already sent someone an offer for $4 and they accepted and bought it. So whatever. I will say I went back and checked comps and I did not see this postcard selling for $25. I didn't see it. I saw it sold for maybe $10, maybe $13, but not $20 or $25. So I don't know, $4, they got a steal of a deal. Not worried about it. I got it for free. So no problems there. Okay, so the last item that sold on eBay yesterday, which yes, I did not have a great day on eBay yesterday. Thankfully, my other platforms picked up for me. So that's why I will always cross list. This is absolutely a bolo to be on the lookout for. This sold so fast. The brand is Dixon, Dixxon. Now, this one did not sell for as much as other of this brand that I have found. This is the lager shirt, and this particular style sells between $30 and $50. I cut it down the middle, listed it at $39.99, and someone sent me an offer for $30. We went back and forth. I finally got them up to $35, and I accepted that offer. So, but again, very quickly it sold. It, like literally within hours, it sold. So definitely something to keep your eye out for. It's just one of those brands that it's going to sell no matter what. Check the comps on eBay, it's going to sell. Even if it's not at, a super high price point, it's gonna sell, which helps all of your metrics. When you have an item that sells almost immediately upon listing, even if you aren't making a huge profit, it helps your metrics because it shows eBay that you are selling items that people want. And so they are going to boost your results in the search. So just throwing that out there for you. Okay, 2 items that sold on Poshmark. The first one, which I have to clean this off, it got some fuzz from another hat that was apparently disintegrating. Anyway, this is NASCAR number 88 Dale Jarrett from 2003 Coca-Cola Racing Family. This sold for $12 on Poshmark. And then another quick sale, which I'm just loving these quick sales around here. It's amazing. It, like I said, it really helps the algorithm with your store when you're able to have brands that just sell so quickly. This is Arc'teryx, and this has steadfastly remained, just like Dixon, this has remained a fast seller for years, okay? So maybe it's not bringing as high a profit as it used to, but this sold for $42. I'm pretty sure a couple years ago, several years ago, maybe it would have gone for much higher, but I'm still happy with $42. Not gonna cry about that. And this is the iconic lizard or whatever it is. And this was called, actually, I don't know what this was called. This was just a knit fleece sweater pullover. And again, it sold for $42. So I'm really pleased with the items that sold and that are going out the door today. Very happy. I'm happy that Mercari is actually joining the party. Yay. Maybe we can keep the momentum going, but I don't have my hopes up too high. Anyway, I will be right back tomorrow with some more sales to show you. Thanks for watching. Okay, we are back with another day's worth of sales, and happy days, happy days. I had sales on eBay and I had sales on Poshmark. So I have 3 sales on eBay to show you, and actually 3 sales on Poshmark. And what's absolutely incredible is my average sale price is pretty great. Kind of excited about that. Goodbye, dear. Have fun.
Okay, bye.
Have fun storming the castle. Who knows what that movie's from? Tell me below. Comment below what movie that quote is from. Okay, anyway, I did not record a video yesterday, so sorry. I actually took kind of like a mental health day. I don't know about you guys. It's a lot of stress when a business, like, it just rests solely on your shoulders. Like, you're one person show. And some days it's just, I mean, it happens very rarely, but maybe 2, 3 times a year, I just wake up and I'm like, I can't do it today. And so I will go through the motions of the bare minimum for that day that I have to do, like packaging. And then I lie on the couch and read a book, because every other day I'm, killing it, doing all the things. And then I just have to give myself a break sometimes. I don't know. So anyway, that's what I did yesterday. But let's show you today's sales. Anyway, yes, I'm super excited. Let me show you, okay. I keep getting all these spam calls. Who gets spam calls? So annoying. Okay. We're going to start with Poshmark just because that's what's on top here. Okay, so right off the bat, first sale that I'm going to show you, sure to ruffle some feathers. It is a Donald J. Trump dress shirt, new in the package. This sold for $50. And I purchased this in a lot. I think I got 4 from an online auction. They were all the same identical shirt. So that means I can make one listing on eBay and Crosspost, whatever, and sell it 4 times. So I love it when that happens. So I paid about $4 per item in that lot. So $4 into $50 on Poshmark. So I have now sold, I think, 2 of these shirts, and I still have 2 more left. So definitely keep your eye out for the Trump stuff. Ivanka Trump doesn't sell as much as it used to, and but the Trump stuff does sell pretty well, and probably not going to get lower in value anytime soon. This next one is actually really cool. I hope you're still watching me. I hope you didn't turn it off. Please don't turn it off. Don't turn me off. Don't cancel me. Okay, the next one is, it's a Liz Claiborne, really awesome belt. So it's like I don't even know, what's it made out of? Rayon, 100% rayon. So it's like a woven fabric, but it's this gorgeous pink and orange and yellow tropical Hawaiian island kind of print. And then it's like you just pull it through, and it's just such an 80s vibe to it. Amazing. It's Liz Claiborne, which, if you didn't know, Liz Claiborne vintage actually can do really well. And this was made in Japan. So that's the label. You could tell that's maybe late 70s, early 80s, and that sold for $15 on Poshmark. So really happy to see that go to a loving home. Yeah. So, and then the third item that sold on Poshmark, which if you follow me on Instagram, which go ahead and go follow me on Instagram, same username, Cruising for Treasure. And I had put on there when I had listed it, it was that I paid $10 for it at a thrift store and was asking people, you know, how much did I list it for? Unfortunately, nobody guessed the correct answer, but I did list it for $69.99, and then it sold on Poshmark. They sent me an offer, I think for like 50 or something. So I countered back, and it did end up selling for $60. So tickled pink about that. The price tag on this is $50. So that tells you they charge a lot of money for these things. If you ever see a key fob, especially if it has the store tag on it, if you see it in the thrift store, grab it. These things can sell for ridiculous amounts of money. So $60 on Poshmark for the Coach key fob. And I mean, I will say it's a really great time of year. Somebody maybe is getting that for a Valentine's present or something like that. It's definitely, the timing was really serendipitous for that, for sure. But regardless, keep your eye out for any and all Coach key fobs, especially if they have the store tag on them. The next item that I sold is a vintage postcard, full price. And this is Greetings from along Interstate 95, drive safely. I actually have multiples of this postcard, which is quite interesting, and it sold for full price for $4.99. Kind of cool. It almost looks like one of those maps that you color in geography class at school with your color pencils. Really cute. Anyway, so that was $4.99. The next item that sold is a pair of Brooks Brothers dress pants. These sold for $12. I got these in an online auction lot, so I paid $2 to $3 per item into $12 on eBay. And I don't know, guys, I'm really feeling, if you look at the items that I sold yesterday, I'm really feeling like this back to office trend is really picking up steam. You have the dress shirt, you have dress pants, you have the belt, even the key fob. So I don't know, I kind of see it, but maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think? Are you seeing that in your sales? Are you guys selling office wear, or is it still just, you know, your normal stuff that's selling? Next, I have, this is the last item that sold, and earlier in the video I showed you another one of these that sold. This one sold on eBay, full price for $29.99. And this one has, it has all the exact same wording on it. So I don't even know if the colors inside are different. It's just the picture on the packaging that's different. This one is a scarab, but it still says Fireworks 16 colors eyeshadow. There's no indication if it's different shades. There honestly is not even any indication of what the colors are, 16 colors. You can kind of guess that maybe the colors on the package are what are inside. I have no idea. And I was not really able to see any information online either to give further clarity. So regardless, I paid $4 at a thrift store. It sold for $30. I'm really not gonna ask too many questions because presumably the people who bought them know what they have. So, and they're excited because they're willing to pay well over market value. So that's what I have going out the door today. I hope that this is helpful to you to see what people are actually buying. It is always curious to me because you know, you go in the thrift store and you look and sometimes it's overwhelming. I was just in Savers today and it's just overwhelming sometimes seeing all the stuff on the shelves and trying to narrow it down to what exactly are my buyers looking for, that I'm willing to spend money and they're willing to also spend more money to pay. So it can be very, very intimidating. So that's why I hope that these shows that I do are informational, that they are helpful to you as you run your business and you're looking for what people are actually buying right now. And you can see, you know, a pair of Brooks Brothers pants, which in the store are probably between $100 and $200, on eBay they're selling for $12. So that kind of gives you an idea. Okay, I'm not going to spend a ton of money on pants that I'm not going to make a ton of money on, right? So, and again, that's going back to our theme of the year, which is pay less, sell more. We want to narrow, or not narrow, but lower our buy-in price and increase our sell price. So that's the name of the game right now. That's what every time I go in the thrift store, every time I bid on an auction, that is my frame of mind, is how can I spend less to make more. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I kind of rambled there for a little bit. Make sure you have hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.